Okay, so... Alright, I guess I'll just go through it again in case there are people who don't know how to get Alyssa for free. So, of course, you do have Alyssa on the banner, but if you are planning to save your black cards or if you want to save your summon currency, you can get Alyssa for free. So, you'll be going to the dorm. The dorm unlocks at, I believe, Chapter 4 of the story. So, if you're a new player and you just started the game, you need to get to Chapter 4 of the story. And you'll be greeted, or you'll be able to access the dorm system. So the important thing here is the commissions on the bottom right. I don't know if there's a specific level requirement to unlock the commission system. I kind of forget. And if it just popped out real brief, but it showed up the dispatch shop. And here you go. So basically, you can get 50 shards for Alyssa Echo. I won't buy it now just in case I screw up. But essentially, you need 2,000 pieces per 2,000 pieces of the dispatch certificate for one shard. So in other words, for all 50 shards, you need 100,000 dispatch certificates. So as you can see here, I have more than double that number. So I can pretty much buy all of it. I'm just gonna do that later, but yeah, so you can basically unlock Alyssa for free. Once you have the shards, you just scroll down to the bottom where she'll be, and then just press the unlock once you have the shards. Now, my plan is I am going to summon for her. I'm gonna get a copy for her, a copy of her, and then I will be using the shards to rank her up to, I think I should be able to reach double S2 with those shards. Use Pancake shards, so that will get her to double S5. And then she is also added to the dorm shop. The voucher shop. So every month you can get 20 shards at a discounted price. For all 20, it's 16,000. So I pretty much have enough to get the last 50 shards I need, but the thing is I have to wait 3 months because basically I need to buy 20 shards at the discounted price, because when you buy all of these shards, it will go to 1,200 per shard, but every month it gets refresh item discount or available for purchase, so it gets refreshed every month. So for me to get Alyssa Echo to Triple S with just only one copy from the gacha, I need to wait 3 months. But hey, at least I save up, at least that gives me a high rank amplifier unit for relatively little investment, which is the same thing you can do with Capriccio and Isla. You can pretty much do the same thing with these characters, and they are all amplifier characters. Great characters. Now, once you do get Alyssa, you have to participate in the special dispatch sand table simulation. So this is a community event. So basically, you'll be clearing these nodes. And when you get enough of the event currency, you can go here to the special supplies. It's right behind me. So here, special dispatch, we get the coding, which is a really good coding. I highly recommend, if you're gonna get Alyssa, get the coding. It's free. You just have to spend some time on this event. Operation Zero, so this is a bow, so it's a coding. It's not the actual weapon, it's just a coding for the weapon. And then a whole bunch of other rewards, vouchers, construct tickets, and a nice little emote. Judgment! Anyways, so how to participate in this event. You'll have a special currency or stamina, which is different from your usual serum, which is called floating processors. So like right now I have 240. Wow, that was quick. We already finished this node. So this node is done. So as nodes clear, battle reports will start to appear here. And then mission progresses will start to be cleared. So you also have daily missions, accumulated tasks, progress mission. The progress mission does give a lot of rewards, but this is mostly community-based rewards. So it's not just you working on this event, it's pretty much like the community here. You can see how much they have contributed to the event. And it'll probably take maybe 2-3 weeks. It really depends on how fast we go about it. I don't know if we'll be able to do the same pace as what the CN server did. But essentially, as we progress, we get more currency, which is called trial prototypes. And you have to get 20,000 trial prototypes for the coding, and 12,000 for the weapon coding. So you have two ways to participate. It's either just dispatch your members, so it's basically auto clear. You get like 80 of these for each time you dispatch, or you enter a battle and participate in the battle, which gets you around 200. It's timed, so the amount of currency you get depends on how fast you clear the stage. So if you can participate in the battles, but it does get samey after a while, so it's really up to you on how you want to participate in this. This usually, like, if you participate in the battle, it's like around 200, I think, while dispatch is only around 80. But I did do this in the CN server with just auto play, auto dispatch, and I was able to get the rewards. It just took me a little bit longer, like about 4 weeks, when I think if you do it normally and participate every day, you could probably get it in about maybe 2 weeks. Or if you want, you could always spend black cards to get more floating processors, although you do have a limit on how many you can do. But there is that option. I wouldn't recommend it. And then if you want to also try Alyssa for free, we do now have her unlocked in this event. So technically, you want to try out the character, aside from doing the tutorial, you can use this event as a way to practice using the character. So she should appear somewhere here as a trial. There she is, at all the way to the bottom. I'm not gonna show her full rotation yet, because the trial version, unfortunately, you will have a little bit of a difficulty trying to get the necessary energy and pings to be able to do her proper combat rotation. But I mean, it is a way for you to try it. So right there, this is not the max contribution I can get. Usually it will let you know what your max is. But yeah, you get somewhere close to 200. Yeah, let me see. I don't want to be suboptimal. Let me see how many is the max you can get. So you can actually go through this pretty quick. If anything, it takes you longer watching the cutscene. But yeah, so the max I think is around 200 plus. So that's how much contribution you get. So essentially, for every 30 energy, you can get about 200 of the trial prototypes. But yeah, so you just participate in this every day. Just I would recommend just do the dailies, and then eventually everything else will just be completed on its own by just participating on the dailies. No need to really overly grind this event. Just participate in the dailies, and you will be able to get enough supplies, enough prototypes to be able to buy the special supplies. In other words, coatings and also additional summons. So yeah. But anyways, quick level.
こんなやり方もあるのですね。空中庭園の構造体はこの方法で機能を上げているのですか?
Alright, so now that I have her, we're gonna go to the dorm. Go to the dispatch inverse shard for Alyssa Echo. Buy the 50 shards. We'll get that done. And then I will go to Pain Cage. I will go to the shop. Oh shoot, I don't have enough Pain Cage skulls. It's fine. I'll just buy the 10 first. We'll work on that. I have 3 months anyway. So now that I got the shards, I now have 60 shards. So that now gets her enough to double S. And the remaining 27 shards will be enough to get her to double S3, which unlocks her ability for, let's see, when Echo is switched out, Cecily, who is the stand behind her, immediately gains 6 bonus Cypher Orbs. So in other words, 6 bonus attacks. Because even when Echo is switched out, Cecily stays on field, and based on how many Cypher Orbs they're charged, that's how many attacks Cecily will perform. Cecily gains 100% extra damage bonus. But yeah, technically you can't. For Alyssa, just getting her to double S is fine, because that's what gives 3 ping orbs when she switched in. And most of the time, you want additional orbs to be able to activate her core passive easily. That's why getting her to double S is fairly important. Let's see. 30 Splendor points. Okay, and then triple S, does the usual, increases amplifier class skill by 100%. And it makes her Splendor points. Oh, it makes it easier to get the Splendor points. So that's why it feels okay. So it makes it a lot easier for her core passive rotation at triple S. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see how many Pain Cage skulls I'll have by the time this event finishes.